Greetings and salutations, comic book conversationalists. This is Comic Book Hangover. My name is Scott, and we have a small stack, I guess a slight stack. We'll call it a slight stack of books to go through this week. And this is actually facsimile / variant cover week for me. I only, I think one book in here that I'm going to read that's both a new book and not a facsimile or a variant cover. So let's just jump into it. We have the one book that I picked up this week that isn't one of these other things, is from the Energon universe, and it is Scarlet #4, which is fast becoming. Actually, no, not fast becoming. It is officially now my least favorite book that we've had so far in the Energon universe. This book has kind of gotten to be a bit of a mess. The story is very disjointed. We're really not doing too much. Now, the next issue, the final issue, which I'm glad this is only a 5-issue miniseries, is going to have Cobra Commander in it. Cobra was dropped in this. Cobra Commander is supposedly going to be in the next one, which is great because I think it needs a little bit of excitement in it. This whole thing where they spent the last 2 or 3 issues in this business building of some kind, this high-rise building to look for the weapon, has gotten really boring. It's dragged on way too long. It's just too much talking, not enough action. It's just, I don't know. The book is kind of a mess. So I'm glad this is a 5-issue miniseries because honestly, if it wasn't a 5-issue miniseries, I would have dropped this at issue 3. Would have been my last issue for it. But knowing that it's a finite series, there's an ambulance. There we go. But knowing it's just a 5-issue miniseries makes it easier to stick through it to the very, very end. One more issue to go. So not really the best one of the Energon universe, which is, kind of disappointing, but, also not really surprising. So moving on, let's do facsimiles next. I've got 1, 2, 3 facsimiles, starting with DC. Detective Comics #400 would be the first appearance of the Man-Bat. I may actually read this one, but again, I don't really read these facsimile books. I love collecting them because I love these old school covers. DC had some great covers back in the day. Marvel has some great covers. Actually, there's a Marvel one I'm going to show that is one of my favorite covers. I wish they would have done a poster of it like they've done for some of the other facsimile editions. The one that I would like to have a poster of, they decided not to do, but we have this one here. There's Detective Comics #400, the first appearance of Man-Bat. That is a great cover. I love that cover. It is awesome. From Marvel, of course, we are continuing Secret Wars, Marvel Superhero Secret Wars #9 of 12. So we are within spitting distance of the end of this series. I am 2 issues behind on this right now. I've still got to read, actually, I guess 3. I got to read 7, 8, and now 9. So, but I'm enjoying it as being able to just read it 1 issue at a time as a standalone thing. I really enjoyed it. So there is that one. And the last one, and this is the one that, despite not really being an X-Men fan, this is a sweet cover, and I would love to have this as a poster. And this is Uncanny X-Men 274 Facsimile Edition. A great, great Jim Lee cover. I mean, this really shows Jim Lee doing what Jim Lee does best. I love this cover, and this would be one. This would be one that if I ever come across the original of this and it's at a good price, I would pick this one up. All right, now for the variant covers that I picked up, they're going to notice a bit of a theme here. Immortal Thor #13, not a book that I read, but when you have a variant cover featuring Godzilla, I'm going to pick it up. And I love this Godzilla cover. Some great action there. Godzilla, Thor getting ready to face off. I love it. It's amazing. I also really like this one. Now, there's a bunch of these Godzilla versus the 616 coming out. I'm only getting certain ones. There's ones that just really not grabbing me. I'm not going based on what book it is. I'm not even looking at what book it is. I'm looking at the actual work of art and the interaction with Godzilla and the various characters from the Marvel universe. So keep that in mind when I'm showing you these. I'm not looking at titles. I don't care about what title it is. I'm looking at great covers, okay? For example, Daredevil #13. That is a sweet cover. I absolutely love this cover. That is great. Seeing, Daredevil just dodging Godzilla's atomic blast, his atomic breath. That's great. That is a good action shot right there. And these last 2 actually are the same series. Scarlet Witch #4. This is the Godzilla variant. Seeing Scarlet Witch getting ready to meet the one being in all the multiverse that could definitely take her down. That is the king of the monsters, Godzilla himself. And the last one, they're doing a couple of these. So there's some of these that there's going to be others of this variant subset or whatever you want to call it. There's going to be more of these I'm getting. Like there's going to be more of the Godzilla variant covers. And I don't know why they didn't do this a couple of years ago when it was Ghost Rider's 50th anniversary. And this is the Stormbreaker's Vengeance cover for Scarlet Witch #4. I love this. Now, of course, Vengeance is going to be coming back big time in the Spirits of Vengeance series. I don't know if I think it's going to be a miniseries. It has to be a miniseries. The whole concept of it, there's no way it's going to work. And also, by the way, I got a new poster this week. I still have some other posters that I haven't shared yet. But if I get a new poster now, I'm going to start putting the new posters up as well. So there's the cover. This is the poster that's a representation of the first cover of Spirits of Vengeance. You've got the good Ghost Riders, the only ones worth reading. You've got who is it? There's Danny Ketch and Johnny Blaze. Just wanted to make sure that I'm pointing at the right writers, and of course Vengeance as well. A great antithesis to he was the antithesis, sort of like the Sabretooth. Sabretooth is to Wolverine. Vengeance was to the Danny Ketch Ghost Rider, and I love it. And this is a great poster. I'm going to get this book because it's got these three. It's also got Robbie Reyes, Ghost Driver. I don't really like that. Actually, not really. I just don't like that character. I don't like Cosmic Ghost Rider. There's a Native American chick that's been popping up somewhere that supposedly is a Ghost Rider, but she doesn't have a flaming skull, so I don't know how that works. But I just like to keep it basic. I don't need all these different people saying that they're Ghost Rider. I need Johnny Blaze, Danny Ketch. That's it. Vengeance is an outlier because he was created by Mephisto to destroy the Danny Ketch Ghost Rider. So, but that said, I'm going to be getting more of these. And again, it's kind of disappointing that Marvel didn't do this during Ghost Rider's 50th anniversary. They made this big deal about it being his 50th anniversary. He got a little 50th anniversary logo or whatever that was on some of the covers, and we got some cheesy one shot that really didn't do anything for anything at all. And that was it. We got no facsimiles. We got no true believers, no posters, nothing. And now we're getting all this stuff for Ghost Rider. So congratulations, Marvel. You dropped the ball once again. So that said, another short video because, I mean, it's all variant covers this week. Pretty much it's variant covers and it's facsimiles. So what are you going to do? Thanks, everybody, for tuning in for all of my videos. Thank you for watching my Marvelous Box, my final Marvelous Box video. It's still kind of heartbreaking that I'm not going to be getting that anymore, but I'm going to kind of segue into something else. A while back, when I discovered Groove.com, I did a video sort of like unboxing my first order from Groove.com. Now, since then, I've gotten a lot from them, but I found out about this other source to get movies, and it's called Second and Charles. Excuse me, it's Second and Charles, and it's a blind box. We get 50 DVDs and Blu-rays for like $30. And it's a blind buy. It's a blind box. So when I ordered one of those, so once I get those, I'm going to do a video where it's just going to be movie stuff. We're going to do an unboxing video of this just to see what kind of movies that we got. Now, I've seen some great videos. I've seen some videos where people have gotten them and there's some great movies in them. And then there's stuff like Pearl Harbor, just like boring common stuff. But sometimes people get some rarities. I've seen people get Blu-rays. I've seen them get Criterion Collection stuff. So some interesting titles that you can get. So when we get that box, we're going to do an unboxing video, and it's a good chance that it won't be just me. I may have a co-host, and that would be my wife, Melissa, which would be kind of cool if she joins in. It'll be the first time in the 5 or so years that I've been doing this channel. It'll be the first time I think she's ever been on here. My son Torrin has been on here more than she has. But that said, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. Again, thanks for checking out all my videos. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. Please like, comment, subscribe, and check out my TikTok as well. I just do little short videos of my comic books on there. I don't really get on there like I do here face to face, but I'm gonna change that as soon as I get my comic books out of storage. There's a lot of stuff that I want to do with my comics outside of talking about the current stuff that I'm getting. I got a huge selection of books in my collection I want to talk about. I'm going to be taking some time to read my trade paperbacks because I want to start talking about trades again. We're going to be doing movie stuff, so we got some stuff that's finally coming together. So I will be having more content on here in a wider variety of content as well, which I think is something that I really sorely need here. Because again, boring just doing like one video a week talking about new comic books and then moving on to the next week. But that said, everybody, thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. Thanks for your likes, comments, subscribes, and your shares, and all that fun stuff. And I will see everybody soon with another video. It's either going to be a weekly haul video or it's going to be a DVD, Blu-ray, mystery box unboxing video. So one or the other, it's going to happen, and it'll be the next one. Have a great day, everybody. See ya.